This video is seriously haunting. A security camera on a busy street catches a 7-seat electric car backing up out of control and hitting people. One woman died, and it all happened right out on a crowded street in Vietnam. Out of nowhere, the car starts reversing really fast, then slams hard into a motorbike behind it. And in that impact, 2 women end up getting pulled under the car. One of them dies, and the other one is badly injured. Right after that, people nearby run in immediately. You can see a bunch of them working together, trying to lift the car to get the victims out. But the injuries are just too severe, and one person doesn't make it. After that, authorities show up, block off the scene, and start working with the driver to figure out what happened, including checking for alcohol and drugs. This one is seriously chilling to watch. A dump truck tips over after swerving to avoid a container truck making a reckless pass. This dashcam video was recorded in the afternoon on May 21st, 2020 in Vietnam.
Ui rồi, nó tránh cái này. Ôi rồi, đi thế nào thế? Tránh cái này đâm liệt, kia là tránh. Xe kia chắc không sao đâu. Đây, thằng trên này chắc cũng có. May cái xe này nhỉ? Cái xe kia may. Tí nữa thì nó đổ cái xe kia.
Nhập vào ngay trước mặt mình.
A container truck is driving along and deliberately tries to pass right on a curve, basically not even looking. And at that exact moment, a dump truck is coming from the opposite direction. The dump truck driver immediately yanks the wheel to avoid a head-on crash. But the swerve is too sudden. The truck loses control, tips over, and slides into a homeowner's yard along the road. They say the dump truck driver was seriously injured in this crash. This video is seriously horrifying. I'm not joking this time. Just watch it and you'll get it. This video captures the moment a massive rock slide happens on Peru's Central Highway on March 2nd, 2024. The rock slide heavily damages 2 trucks that are driving through that area. Mayman is no one is injured or killed, even though these huge rocks literally crush the rear of the vehicles. The cause is believed to be the recent heavy rains in the area, which may have made the terrain unstable. You'd think it was just a calm evening, but then this happens. The accident happened late at night on the 13th of November, 2023 at a railroad crossing on a road in Russia. A Hyundai Creta drives right onto the tracks at the exact moment passenger train number 12 is coming in. People believe the driver ignored the warning signal telling them not to cross while the train was getting close. The train operator tried to brake hard, but the distance was too short, so there was no way to avoid the crash. The car is badly damaged, like the whole body gets crushed in. But the good thing is, there were no casualties in this incident. And the passenger train had to stop for a short time to do a technical check, and then it kept going. I honestly don't even know what to say. That older guy definitely deserves Luckiest Man of the Year. This video was recorded in May 2020 in London. black Audi A3 is flying down the road, and it tries to pass on the left of a white car carrier truck that's parked on the side. But the Audi driver slams straight into the truck, and the Audi loses control, flips over, and then slides along the sidewalk right toward a pedestrian. They say the car was doing around 148 kilometers per hour. There's an older man holding a shopping bag, and he barely gets away in time as the flipped car comes straight at him. In the end, the Audi only stops after it hits a few other parked vehicles nearby. On May 1st, 2025, in the small town of Peronin, a car comes up to a railroad crossing where the tracks meet the road. And then, in just a split second, the crash happens and the car gets thrown hard. In the video shared publicly by the railway operator, you can clearly see the train can't stop in time. It slams into the front of the car while the car is still sitting on the tracks. The hit is extremely hard and the car is badly damaged. And yeah, watching this really makes it clear, never get careless at railroad crossings, even if it's a crossing you know and you've gone through 100 times. CCTV at a toll booth in India caught this. The driver is suspected of being drunk and he still drives a truck, then slams it so hard the whole toll booth cabin goes flying. Seriously, that's insane. The truck is believed to be speeding and it goes straight into the toll booth cabin on the left, right where an employee is sitting inside working. The impact completely destroys the booth, the worker inside is injured, and another car also gets damaged. Right now, there still isn't any more specific information. If you know anything else about this case, drop it in the comments under the video. Sometimes it's just one risky move, and the consequences are seriously terrifying. What happened on July 17th, 2023 inches, Brasilia is a really clear example of that. Even though the train keeps blasting its horn to warn people, and the other cars have already come to a stop, the bus driver still tries to cross the tracks. And right at that moment, the train slams straight into the back of the bus, pushing it forward for a long distance. One female passenger gets thrown out. This ends up killing one person and injuring at least 5 others. After that, the bus driver is detained for investigation for not paying attention and not following traffic safety rules. This is a horrifying video at a railroad crossing on Highway 285 inches, the town of Pecos, News West 9. A Union Pacific train comes straight into the trailer of a semi that's hauling a really large piece of equipment. The impact is so hard, the locomotive derails and gets badly damaged, and the truck basically gets ripped apart. Maimon is the truck driver gets out in time before the crash happens. The train crew only has minor injuries, and they get checked out medically right there at the scene. The main reason is the oversized load truck has low ground clearance, so it gets stuck right on the tracks. Security camera footage captures a delivery truck trying to cross the railroad crossing right as the gate comes down. The truck gets stuck on the tracks, and then there's a horrifying collision with a train. A delivery truck rolls up to the crossing right as the warning signal kicks on, and the gate starts coming down. But instead of stopping, the driver tries to squeeze through, just staying on the gas and hoping to get across in time. Except the gate closes faster than he expects, and the truck ends up stuck right on the tracks. At that point, the driver is freaking out, turning the wheel like crazy, trying anything to get out. But there's just not enough time. A train comes in at full speed and slams straight into the truck. The impact tears up the back of the truck and debris goes flying all over the crossing.